I just wanted to give you an update on how my little seedlings are working. You remember me talking about putting them in these little cups. They're working out really well. Also, which I didn't talk about the last time, another way to actually keep stuff out of the landfill, or at least give it a couple use purpose, is I had an old egg carton. I put little seed starters in there, and that's where I put my tomato seeds. And as you can see, I don't know if you can really well or not. Tell me, Mr. White-haired Gardener.
Oh yeah,
Decently?
yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's close enough for government work.
All of these are starting. I've got my Cherokee Purple, Woods Brimmer, Tommy Toe, and a couple of others that are going to be coming in there. The beefsteak haven't come up yet. Have them in another egg carton. Once they get to where they're a little big for that, I'll repot them, but that's kind of fun for me, so I don't mind it. Here, the Royal Burgundy bush bean is coming up, and my lovely rattlesnake pole beans. Now, I may have jumped the gun on beans a little bit. As you can see, they're already kind of large for these cups. So I will be having to transplant these, out of these soon into a bigger pot because it's still way too cold for this area. One good way actually of telling when is the best time to start them is on the seed packet. They usually say, now I'm not wearing my old woman glasses here, when to plant. This one says 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost date. Well, our last frost date would be April 23rd, I think. So, just count backward from that, and then you have a good idea of
When she says count backwards from that,
yeah.
we live in northeastern Tennessee. Look it up, find out what the last frost date is for your area, and count backwards from that date, not our date.
Okay, well, that's true. I guess that was implied, but I did not say. So you are correct, Mr. White-haired Gardener. The beets, they have got some room. And the basil, as you can see how they're progressing, everything's going along pretty well, although I did, as I say, start too soon on the beans. Now, if you can see this is the stevia I spoke about earlier. Now, I'll try to get them in a little bit of light. I've got 3 little stars. Can you see those? Okay, and then looks like a tiny baby is coming up on this side as well. So I should have hopefully 3 healthy stevia plants, and I'm going to work to see what I can do to make a nice little, sweetener out of those and see how that works for me. So just letting you know, get your seeds in a pot. It doesn't have to be anything fancy schmancy like this. You can buy it if you want to. Also, none of these were under grow lights. We have them in a sunny window. Now, if you don't have a sunny window, best thing to do, you can put them under grow lights, but I just stuck them there, and when we have a warm day, I bring them outside, take them in the evening, and whereas that might be a little labor intensive, it is something that I like to do. So really, you don't have to have a whole lot of money to, grow seeds. Just stick them in some dirt and let them do their thing. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about starting seeds, like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment or any questions below. Thanks.